Hi everyone, this is Dana Create the Heart, and I'm back with another part of my Sizzix haul and project share. So I thought it'd be fun, instead of just showing you a big old haul, actually to create projects with the new dies that I got. And just to be clear, these are from Sizzix, the Sizzix website. So, because I did have a question about where I got these. So I don't know if I was clear about that, but they came from the Sizzix site. And so I had spent, I don't know how much money, but I bought quite a few dies. So there's going to probably be a lot of parts to this video. But I'm home. I am, a teacher, so school's closed and my kids are home. And I thought I would have a lot more time to create, actually. But I've been this first week really been doing a lot of mom stuff. So cleaning my house and sanitizing everything. And so just kind of busy doing that. But I have found some time to sneak into my craft room and do a little bit of crafting. And now California is on a stay-at-home order. So maybe there'll be more time. I don't know. But anyway, and they extended my son's school district closure for another 2 weeks past when they said. So anyway, let's start with this one. This is like an old school die. It's from Ellison, which is Sizzix. Sizzix owns Ellison, or Ellison owns Sizzix. I don't know which way it is. But anyway, this is a house die. And for this one, I didn't really do a project. I just basically put it together. And so, and basically I just cut the roof off of one and kind of attached it to the other just to kind of see what it would look like. And so I think I'm going to save these and use them for something else. But I just cut some scrap and made like doors and windows. I thought that was kind of cute. Didn't do anything really big with that one. Then let me show you guys this one. So this die is a big texture fades by Tim Holtz. Now everything I got was between 50 and 80% off. I didn't buy anything that was anything, expensive really. And so this one, I don't even know how much it was, but it was a really good price. And so I really like the ones that come with the embossing folder that give it a texture. A couple dies like this from Tim Holtz, and I really, really like it. So this one does a wreath with a bow, and then you run your cut once you put it together through this embossing folder. And so it's pretty cool. And then I also used this paper pad, which is Snow Day by Lawn Fawn, and I used my favorite Lawn Fawn Christmas die set that I use for everything. And so it really kind of worked because I really wanted paper. I didn't really have a lot of musical note paper, but this one had that, so it worked perfectly is what I was looking for. But this is what I made, and you can see the texture that you get from it. The die also does it's like a 3D cut. So you have these little pieces of the wreath that pop up. Okay, so really, really fun die. I really like it. I think that I would use the embossing folder to help me put the bow together so that I line it up better for when it runs through the embossing folder. So I'm kind of off a little bit when I put it together. So that's the only thing I can say about this. Otherwise, you could just leave the bow off and put your own bow there. That would be really cute too. But just use the embossing folder for the actual wreath because that just really makes it pop. So there's that. And then this die, this is a newer die. It's a Biggs die, and it is called Jungle Animals. And so these dies can cut felt and fabric and other things as well. And so then I also decided to make some baby things. So I pulled out 2 baby Echo Park pads I haven't really used very much of. One is Bundle of Joy, a new edition, the boy, and then this is the first one that came out. That's a girl one. And so I just used a lot of paper that I have already kind of laying around. You can hear my dog. So here's this. And I also used, this is a die from Lawn Fawn, and then sending huge congrats on your new little bundle. So the Sending Huge, and then on your new little bundle, that's a paper tray ink. And so here is this card. I like how that came out. And then here is this one, Sending Huge Congrats. And then I also did a tag with the elephant. So here is the tag. And then this is a die from CC Designs, my favorite one. I make dies, I make tags all the time with this die. So if you watch my channel, you've seen all the tags I make. So what I did was just cut it out twice. I cut it out on a white cardstock, and then I cut it out on the pattern paper, and then attached it. And it makes a very sturdy tag. And then you have the back side that you can put your to from. You can put a message, and then just, tie it on your package, or just glue it on a package, and you're ready to go. And so this is much more of a neutral color, because then you could give it to a boy or a girl, or we don't know what kind of baby we're having. So those are the dies I'm sharing with you guys today. My suggestion would be just to sign up for Sizzix's email, and they'll just email you when they're having a sale, and then you can just go on there and see. They do a lot of 60 to 80%. They do a lot of clearance stuff of old dies. Sometimes you can get stuff really, really cheap. Some of the dies that I have gotten in this haul were like $2 to $4. So including a couple ones that was really on my list. So that's kind of exciting. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. This is Cindy with Playing with a Heart.